Hello, this is George from Ofora. Just going over how to change out auto shutoff valve on a BioRenew water system under the counter. So if you look at this, yours will look different, but this is BioRenew. We're just going over how to turn off the feed to the system and how to depressurize it here. On the very back of the wall is the water feed. It's called the angle stop. It's located back here. This is blue valve right here in the back I'm pointing to. What I want you to do is turn it off. So right now you see that the water is running, system is going, it's filling up. What I want you to do is turn it off. So right now it's in line with the white quick connect fitting that's on the angle stop. What I want you to do is turn the blue ball valve. Once you turn it, that turns off to the feed to the system. You'll notice that the water is no longer being produced. The gauge is at 0, and there's no more water pumping into the system. This is an important step so we can work on the system without water going everywhere. So it's very important we turn off that blue ball valve in the back there. It's right there in the back there. I'm just trying to zoom in, so it's right there, the blue ball valve. I turned it off, and now it's in the off position. So once I turned it off, I'm gonna let the water faucet run for a bit, for like 3 minutes. This will depressurize the unit. You wanna run it for a bit till there's no more back pressure on the unit. If there's any back pressure on the unit, it'll be impossible to remove the tubings. So yeah, just wanna make sure you get a good amount of water out before you actually attempt this. I'd say let it run for about 3 minutes or so. Once you let it run for 3 minutes, it should be depressurized and you should be able to work on it afterwards. So, the auto shutoff valve is located on the manifold itself, in the back here, in the back of the unit. So we have to pull it off of the wall here. Yours might not be connected to the wall, mine is. So to do that, you just gotta slide it to these wider openings on the manifold. So you'll see some screws holding it, and then you just want to slide it to wherever the larger opening is, and then you want to pull it off the wall. So yeah, just slide it to where the larger opening holes are, and just remove it from the wall. Once you do that, put it somewhere where you can work on it, like on the wherever. Just keep it all connected, and make sure you have room to work with. But yeah, just keep everything connected. You should be able to keep everything connected. And then once everything is connected, back to how it was. Okay, it's just remove it off the wall and then pull it off, and then you should have some room to work with it. So here's mine. I got an extra one here on the side here, so I don't have to pull mine off the wall. So yours will look like this on the wall. You want to slide it and pull it off. See, there's a wider hole right here. You want to just slide it from the thin hole to the wide hole and then pull it off. So if it's on the wall, it's like this. I want to turn it over to the back here. So this is where the auto shutoff valve is. So here's the auto shutoff valve. We're gonna replace it. It's this guy right here. So I have a white one here. They're technically the same, just a different color. You'll see some raised writing on it. It'll say in and out. Okay, so I just turned off the flash. Okay, it says in and out here. You'll see in and out, in, out. And then you'll notice that on the black one, it'll have in and out as well. See in, out. Once you have that figured out, got the in and the out. And got the in and the out on this guy as well. So keep an eye on that. We're gonna remove the red clips on the auto shutoff. So these little red clips, you have to remove them in order to take them off. These lock the tubing in place. So if these aren't out, the tube will not be released. So I gotta take these red clips out. Make sure you save them. Alrighty, so once you have that, the red clips gone, you're gonna wanna look at your auto shutoff valve. I'm gonna look at the size that says in. I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna press down on this collar piece here. So to remove the tubings, there's a little collar piece you want to press down. So there's a blue piece right here you want to press down, and you could remove with the tubing. But I'm just gonna show you with the blue because the black kind of hard to see. So push down on the collar piece, this black collar piece, and then yank on the tubing. So that says in. I'm gonna grab my new auto shut-off valve. Yours might be black, yours might be white, but here's a new one. And I'm gonna look for the in. Found the in. I'm gonna connect it to the in that was on here. So I'm swapping in to this in. Okay, so on the other side of this in is the is this one that connects to this white fitting on the RO filter. What I want to do is press down on this blue collar piece and yank it off. That releases it. I grab my auto shut off valve. See the in. This is just the other side of the in. Connect that in there. So now I have both of these connected. Once I got that done, I'll look at my old one. I got an out. I'm gonna remove the tubing that says out. So push down on the collar piece and yank on it. I'm gonna look for the out on my new one, and I'm gonna connect it to the out here. So this out connected to the out. And then one last tubing here is the one on the other side of the out. Just push down on this collar piece, and then yank the tube out. And then again, just reconnect it there. So that's the other side of the out. So let's go over where each tubing goes. So if we're looking at the in here, this in travels down into this out. So if you just look at here, it'll say out on the down here on this manifold where the pre-filters are. It'll go into the in here, and then from the in, it goes out into these RO filter. So you see the out, it says out, goes into the top of the RO filter. The water travels down into this bottom where you got your product water line and your drain line. So here's your product water. Product water goes in back into the auto shut off, or the opposite side of the in. And then the opposite, and then on the, it shoots out straight out into the top of the alkaline filter here, and then out to your system. So yeah, so that's how it's connected. Once you reconnect it, obviously you can grab your red clips and stick them back in there. Make sure before that though, make sure that these tubings are all the way in. If they're not properly seated, this will leak. So make sure they're all the way inside, all the way. Both of them, make sure all of these are inside all the way. And then once they're all the way inside, you can put the red clips back on, just in between the collar piece and the other piece, so like that. So yeah, just put your clips back on if you have them. If you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. It just locks them into place. You'll still be fine. So just how that works. And then once you have that back on there, you can put your system back on the screws on there, and then slide it back to lock it in place. So stick the screw back inside this larger hole, and then just slide it so it locks in here, locks into the smaller crevices. Okay, so once you have that done, you got it back on the wall and everything, right? Once it's all on the wall, everything's reconnected. What you can do is just turn the ball valve back on in the back there. Your system should start refilling. The gauge will go up, and then just monitor it, make sure there's no leaks. Because we just worked on it, we should make sure there's no leaks while we work afterwards. And then you should be fine. Yeah, just go over what we did. We turned off the ball valve originally. We ran the faucet to depressurize the unit, and then we pulled our system off the wall. We located the auto shut off in the back here, and then we located the writing on the part itself, the in and the out. And then from there, we just looked for the in on our system and replaced the tubing corresponding with each tubing. So yeah, that's a quick overview on how we did it. And then we put it back on the wall, and we turned on the angle stop, started reproducing water again. So if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. So this is just a quick video on how to do it. So yeah, try to change out the auto shut off valve. Thank you and goodbye.